We're going to talk about the process of doing a loan, from the loan application all the way to closing. So I'm going to break it down in 3 parts, and we're going to start with part 1, taking the loan application. Obviously you want to get pre-qualified, and a loan officer will talk to you and go over your income, your credit, and your debts. What I like to do before meeting with you is I like to take the loan application over the phone. And the reason I do that is it saves time. It's 15 minutes of your time, and the things that we're going to be asking you on the loan application is, where do you live? We want to know 2-year residencies. We want full addresses. We want phone numbers. Where have you worked for the last 2 years? We need to have 2-year history. So we're going to ask you for the length, where, the phone number, and the address. We're going to want to know your social, your date of birth, how many years of school. We're going to ask you for your bank accounts, who you bank with, where the funds are coming from, and what liabilities you have. It's a 15-minute process, and after we're done taking the loan application, we'll email you. And that's just one way, but it's the easiest, simplest way to go. And what we do is we ask you all the items that we need. And it's a lot. We're going to ask you for 2 years of tax returns, W-2s, or 1099s. If it applies. We're going to ask you for the last 30 days of pay stubs. We're going to ask you for 2 months bank statements. And when we ask for bank statements, we want all pages. If you have a bank statement that has 7 pages and the last page is blank, we want the 7th page. We're going to ask you for a copy of your driver's license, a copy of your Social Security card. We're going to also ask you, when we pull your credit, any of the credit delinquencies or credit inquiries. We want to know all that up front. So we're going to ask you to get all those documents together. So we're going to find out about the credit explanations, credit inquiries. We're going to ask for the income, and we're going to ask where the money comes from. That's going to be the initial phase of taking the loan application.